Desmond Bain.
FBK. Fly by King.
Wheels through the lane. Now spins back. Ja hangs. Puts it in. Oh, what a shot by Morant in the clutch. So hot. Oh, Jared said no.
Because he doesn't put on a play, comes up with a monster block.
Can't wait. It's time to get it popping.
It's going to be crazy. The fans are going to be loud. We need just energy.
Behind the back to Jared for the flush.
We're going to need, the form rocking. We're going to need, everybody in Memphis to be out there to come to support.
When the fans are good, we're good. Simple as that.
A Bain three. Yes, sir. Desmond Bain with ice water in his veins.
We'll ride the energy together.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, one exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzlies stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Morant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans, and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing at FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
If you go to a hustle game, you're going to see a very fast-paced game. A lot of action, both offensively, defensively.
Nice rejection right there.
In a great environment at the Lander Center. You could bring family there, kids are running around.
Down the lane and one for Zion Poland.
And then you're going to see a lot of talented basketball players competing at a high level.
There's no substitute for experience, the knowledge gained from having been there before, and the passion to share what you know to make everyone around you better. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy.
Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Where will Aaron Rodgers play?
Gosh.
God, I can't believe we're doing this again.
You know who it's going to be.
Oh.
Tennessee Titans. Tighten up.
Oh,
You know they're going to do it. You know they're going to do it.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
On GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's the Tuesday, March 4th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, two very special guests in studio in a very special week around here, which is actually going to make me smile considering what we went through last night. The Grizzlies lost their third straight heartbreaker at home. We will get to what happened at FedEx Forum last night. Tony Allen was on the front row last night. I wish he would have run in and tackled Karis LeVert when it mattered most. We will get to all the news and notes of the day, and Tony Allen and Zach Randolph, two Grizzlies legends, here in studio with us to chop it up today. It's a Tuesday. It's beautiful outside. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, we got to get right into everything. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Cinder Sack, Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Nick Carp, John Lance, Dr. Thunder, John Quadrant. He's Yogi Roser. Hello, John.
What up?
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navojo, the reporter, the photographer. He's Sir Hiss. He's Walker 93.
Pain was running deeper than the ocean last night.
Yeah.
I ate 5
Tony Allen tweet voice.
In honor of my guy TA, I ate 5 boxes of Samoas in the process. Man, it's rough right now.
It is a Tony Allen Tuesday. Tuesdays of Tony brought to you by Esco. Make sure you're headed over to Esco before and after Grizzly games. You can eat away your sorrows at Esco.
Get you a drink over there, too.
Get a tequila orange juice.
I did eat a whole box of tag-alongs after the Spurs game.
I ate 4 boxes.
Well, Tony Allen is here, obviously, and look who it is. Zebo himself in studio. You know it's a special occasion if Zebo is in town.
Hey, now.
And we have made it in town because there's going to be a sneak preview tonight for the Tony Allen documentary, which is Tony Allen, the Grindfather. We're doing this premiere tonight, and then it is going to be released to the masses on Thursday night. I have not seen the movie yet. You guys? Zebo, you hadn't seen it, have you?
No, sir.
Tony, have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, man. I just saw the little clips that they put
The trailer.
out. Yeah, the trailer.
The trailer that they put on. All right, so we're going to all experience this for the first time, and then we've got a panel afterwards. Now, I will say that I had a moment last night as I was leaving the game. I was driving home in complete silence after the Grizzlies lost their third straight heartbreaker. I had seen the tweet from our buddy Sean Coleman that said, a team... In fact, let me get it right just so I don't misquote it. But this is going back a long, long way. The Grizzlies lost 3 straight games by 2 or less points via an opponent's game-winning shot within the final 3 seconds of the game. It's the first time an NBA team has experienced such a streak since the Seattle Supersonics in 2002. So no team has had this much heartbreak over a 3-game span in 22 years. And so, as I was driving home, I did feel a little bit to blame because...
Don't tell me y'all was roasting the number 1 pick.
No. Oh, well, yeah, we did roast the number 1 pick yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
We fraud him yesterday, for sure.
It was 130 to 130.
True that.
Missed shot. Get the stop. We get the stop. We're going to the other end. And I turned to the guy sitting next to me, and I said, oh, man, please no overtime. But that's not what I meant.
It backfired on you.
I mean,
the basketball god.
That's not what I meant.
Dez hit a jumper or something.
Do I have to wait? Do I need to be more clear?
Yeah, you should have said.
Please no overtime.
Yeah, you got to be clear now, bro.
So
Grizzlies
then we
win.
come down. Jalen Wells is. I mean, we've got to screen Dyson Daniels off of Desmond Bain.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best perimeter defender going. I mean, we got to have screen lessons today, because I don't know what. It didn't impede anybody, and so now Dyson Daniels stays on him. He gets the steal, throws it up. Obviously, LeVert hits the buzzer. We got. I mean, it was the most depressing thing to walk to the post-game show, and then I've got to talk about it for 30 minutes. Right? I live and die with this team, and I'm dying.
Yeah.
Literally, we die every day.
No, Dyson Daniels first team all defense this year.
I know.
For sure. He's been a solid defender all year.
Why did you?
No, you got to get clamps. You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't you run off the front? You're there
should, like, Friday
on
Night
the
Lights,
front
bro.
row.
You should do the
Why
Friday Night
didn't
Lights.
you run off the front
Hey,
row
I
and
was
tackle
tempted.
Karis LeVert?
I was tempted. Look.
He was standing up. I saw him.
Because I looked, I'm like, damn, But once Desmond got ripped, I thought, like, why you just didn't attack hard or cuff it or something? You feel what I'm saying?
Also, he's driving to his left. I'm not sure where he was going.
Or like Vince Williams, hey, you got Trae Young guarding you. Hey, bro, come over here.
Set the pick. They do a toss all the time.
I need to go.
Right.
I need Trae Young to be guarding me.
They singling out the best matchup.
That's right.
And I'm talking about all teams do it. And, man, like I said, man, for him to have a 35, 10-10 game, man, it all.
Especially with Jaren going out after 1 minute.
He carried us.
Because that was already, look, as soon as Jaren goes out and we're giving up 100 million points, it's like, oh, no. Because you're thinking about the future. Obviously, I am terrified. You guys know when somebody goes out during the game, you're just waiting for a PR to put out their release, and I'm like, please don't be foot, please don't be foot, please don't be foot. And they said ankle, and that made me feel better. It made me feel better that it was ankle. But again, that's obviously casting a cloud over the game. I'm not going to kill him too much because honestly, like I've told you, I get most upset when it's either something that I feel like was self-inflicted, like I felt on Saturday night, because I think people were all expecting me like, oh, I can't wait. Vernon's going to go crazy today. Bro, we didn't have Ja. We didn't have Jaren.
Right.
Like, we didn't have Ja. We didn't have Jaren. Like, I don't care. You're playing against Atlanta. Obviously, there's minutia stuff. I wish things would have gone differently. You can't give up 82 points in the paint to the Hawks. That's crazy.
You can't give up like fast breaks off of made buckets to the Hawks.
Yeah, and one of the things you said when we even brought you in here last year. So what do you want to see after the All-Star break? And you said, and a defensive identity. And not only have we not established a defensive identity, it's gone the complete opposite way. Like anybody scoring at will. Anybody scoring at will. What do we? All right. So you were on the front row. I almost wrangled you to go.
You and DC Young Fly, bro. How was he screaming in your ear the whole night?
Man, he was talking shit the whole
game.
As soon as he walked in, even when they was losing, he talking. Hey, all right, we'll be back. Just wait.
DC Young Fly.
Shout out to DC Young Fly,
my boy
man.
DC, man.
All right, he literally said it's gonna be a long night. He sat right there and told T. Moran it's about to be a long night. Yeah. And he wasn't lying, man.
All right. Give me your thoughts. You were sitting front row.
And all I'm thinking is when Jaren got hurt, I'm like, yo, he'll be right back out. He's a soldier. But when I saw he didn't come back out, I was like, yo, somebody going to have to step up. And to our bench credit, we got, 50 points off the bench?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We was solid. You get what I'm saying? Bang had a 35, 10-10 game. I'm thinking, okay, he about to close us out. But like you say, what I said before we got into break, rather, our identity has to get stamped before these last whatever games that's left. We got to have a sense of urgency against stops. You feel what I'm saying? That's the grindhouse mentality. That's the grit and grind mentality. I think we running away from that, getting into what everybody else is doing in the league.
The transition defense is what drove you crazy.
Yeah, I was hot. Did you see my antics?
I did see you.
They were scoring off of mates.
They said Tony was doing this on the sideline, calling timeout.
So we got the ball.
Scoring in transition off of mates that's what's wildly unacceptable.
You can't let somebody get a layup off a made basket, bro. A wide open dunk off a made basket.
To the defensive coordinator, and not only that,
because that's effort.
It's effort for sure. It's effort. Getting back and understanding that we are a team to control pace by getting stops. Not a team that want to go run and gun. When you don't have your Jaron, you don't have your job. You don't have your hitters. How you gonna play that type of game, man? We gotta value each possession. I ain't like it, man. I really didn't like it, man.
All right. So when things went bad for you guys, what happens in the locker room? Who's flipping out?
Shit, we all holding each other accountable. He talking, I'm talking. Mark, he talking Spanish, cussing. Mike rallying the troops.
Did anybody ever lose their mind in the locker room after a game that you lost? I'm talking like a thrown chair. I'm talking like a broken chalkboard.
No, I think it was more so like guys, like we were so detailed on what we was doing. When guys come in, whether we lose or we messing up at half, like that's my bad, bro. I gotta be better. Get a rebound, or that's my bad. I take that one for the team. That was on me, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? We had guys who were flat out, don't even worry about it. It's on me, bro. I'm gonna be better next game.
But if you've got like an effort issue, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, bro, they are scoring because we're making shots, and the other end, we're just giving up layups off of makes. That's dead ball basketball.
I get the train. By that time,
Lionel Hollins is losing his mind.
Yeah, by that time, train going crazy.
Huh?
Going
you think
crazy.
he's gonna fight somebody?
Yeah.
Like just like talking about effort and just not attention to detail. Just see, that's what
definitely Train. He gonna speak on that.
Yeah,
it was a couple times.
Bring that to the forefront fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember a terrible locker room after a loss? Like where everybody, because I mean, this is hard to bounce back from, right? Like I mean, where it's 3 straight, where it's like, golly, it just never happens. Literally, it doesn't happen in the NBA. This hasn't happened in 22 years, where a team has lost in this manner 3 straight times.
By a bucket.
But in the last 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So now, in some ways, is it easier to take positives away from that because you're going, it's a bucket game, or does it make it worse? Because it's worse for fans, right? Because you get your heart ripped out. Yeah. But as a player, does it rip your heart out if you lose at the buzzer?
Damn right.
Yeah? You think it's worse to lose at the buzzer than it is to lose by 10?
Definitely. For me.
For you?
Yeah.
What about for you? Especially if you didn't get the last shot.
Damn, I ain't getting cranked at this. That's what he thinks.
I know him. I know when he's mad.
Like, you should have thrown it to me, bro.
Turn 4.
Turn 4.
How many times was he at Mike Conley's here? He's like, hey, man, don't listen to him. Throw that thing to me. How many times did he tell them?
More than 80%. More than 80%.
Nobody, you know how, like, did you see that story about Mike Budenholzer saying he needs Devin Booker to be less vocal? Every coach we ever had wanted Zebo to be less vocal. That's every coach we ever had called to play, and Zebo said, nah, bump that. Give me the ball.
Right here.
I'm walking out with Mike and Tony, like, man, just throw the ball to me, bro. Turn 4. I'm gonna get the ball.
He spent the whole time out drawing something up, and Zebo ruins it. Just throw the ball
That's
to me.
typically how it was going. Like, shit, get that motherfucker to me. I need it. But no, in all seriousness, Chris, I ain't gonna lie, man. When you look at a game like this, it's a lot of things that add up to that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Obviously, we know turnovers, the last couple of possessions, valuing the ball is key. And then you look at all they transition points, man. When you look at that, man, that's what end up to the last second shots. If you don't take care of that in the first, second, and third quarter, don't be surprised why the score or your lead get, chased down because of those little things, man.
82 points in the paint is a crazy number.
To the Hawks.
Inside.
To the Hawks, bro.
To the Hawks.
To the Hawks, bro.
And I thought we would be a more physical team, man. And I don't know, certain guys like, Vince Williams, Brandon Clark, and Scottie Pippen Jr., I think they come in with a great sense of energy, but it's like, we got to be a little more smarter on the other end, man.
Right. No, and that's a problem because we've gotten Vince and Gigi back, but they were just throwing it all over the yard last night. That's 9 of our turnovers.
And it's not just that on defense too, bro. I have to rewatch Zachary Shea's buckets because I didn't realize it was like
Gigi was getting
It was foot in the paint.
He had the best game ever, huh?
Bro, best game ever. Gigi's foot in the paint. Zachary Shea.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And if Gigi want to play a little more, I think he got to come in the game not thinking he just some knockdown 3-point shooter. you could give me the numbers on what he's shooting from the three, but his first shot the last couple games been jump shots.
Right.
Bro, you 6'10". Attack that basket. Get to the rim.
Paulo style.
Get you some feel-good baskets
Yep.
first, bro. Don't come in and just jack no shots and then wonder why you sitting on the bench at the end of the game because you seen the opponent, whoever you guard, he got 6 or 8 points before you even got your first bucket. Come in there, focus on some stops. Do some other things. You got your scores. You got Jaren. You got Ja. You got Bane. They going to take a bulk of the shots. Go in there and get you some of them offensive tip dunks like he used to get before he got his contract. You see what I'm saying? Don't fall into that. I'm him. I'm him. You're not him yet.
And the problem is, right, you need to hear it from a player. You do. You need to hear it from a player. And, you know, vet-wise, like, that has to be the role of Jaren and Bane at this point. They have been, and Ja for that matter, because we don't have vets on the team. There's nobody over the age of 30, right? Both of you guys have talked to me in the past about how it was massive in your careers. You had older guys in the locker room basically telling you stop being a dumbass, or how to act off the court, how to act on the court, how you can get the play, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different coming from another dude than it is coming from your coaching staff. And in fact, when you guys talk about like the impact that your vets had on your teams, like, they were massive for you as young players, right? Yeah, right. Who was yelling at you in the locker room in Portland?
Shit, all of them.
All.
Rasheed, Bonzi, Damon, Scotty. But nah, just like you were saying, there was so many vets, so
This is not
they giving me game.
Who is?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but who
They
is
giving me
saying,
game.
like, if you would have come in and just throw up some bullshit immediately?
Yeah.
Not a coach, a player is saying
Man,
something to you.
My point guard, Scotty, Damon,
Right.
even she, all of them.
And that's where we are pushing these guys into those roles, and you've got to become comfortable with it,
And
right?
not only that,
they've got to jump Gigi because it's not gonna. Coaching stuff can fall on deaf ears. Other player stuff never falls on deaf ears.
And you got to be able to take the shit too. Like, you gotta, you know, when we come to the league, they cussing us. We looking in their eye like, okay, because we know they want the best. We ain't like, oh, you know, it's so because you like they at the same age, so they might. A young guy saying the same thing to a guy that's a couple years younger, he might thinking, oh, he just hating on me or something.
Right.
Which he's really trying to give you game. So, shit, all my vets, they always, you know, fuck up, mess up, boom. Whoa, this, that, you know?
Yeah.
So, for sure.
Yeah. And that's the role that we're pushing those guys into.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have anybody. There is nobody else. Like, there is nobody else to say, hey, man, this ain't it.
Yeah. Like, after last night, like for y'all, like, after last night, who you think was in the group chat? Who you think the one was in the group chat? Like, yo, all right, this kind of like, this is going the wrong way. Like, we got 3 straight buzzer beaters. Who would think the one was the one speaking up?
I feel like Jaren, Ja, I feel like, you know, the captains of the team, the guys, the older guys on the team, I think they all speaking up. You know, Desmond.
Yeah.
You know,
Des seems like the one in the huddles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Des
Des for sure animated. For sure.
I want to change it. I want to say this the time where we need a veteran guy, one of those Udonis Haslam type guys in there that, you know, probably not, I wouldn't specifically say UD, but somebody that's got experience, that's been to the promised land, that had played a lot in the league and been through a lot of playoff games and know what it takes, who can be able to call somebody out like that. It's missing in the league today. We talk about it a lot on our podcast with people who come on. It'd be great to have that in the locker room right now. But the guys who are going to have to step up is our key guys, Desmond, Ja, and Jaren. Right. They're going to have to be the ones to take that next step if they want to be able to continue to
All right, so what has to happen when things start? Because you guys had streaks like this. I mean, you know, right? Yeah. Everything now, 15 years later, you know, it's all a fairy tale. But I was there. I covered it. You guys went through terrible streaks, too, where it was just like, dude, what is wrong with the Grizzlies?
We practice, though, Chris. We'll get in practice. Z-Boy say, hold on, I don't want to play with the white team today. Put me on the blue team. We got to iron sharpen iron this thing. We got to put ourselves in position how they going to be playing us in the game. You get what I'm saying? So coach will mix the teams up, and we'll go practice. They don't practice now, Chris. They going to go in there and shoot some pull-ups, some corner threes, and they back to playing, what's the game they playing?
What are you talking about?
What's the little shooting game they play? Call of Duty.
Call of Fortnite.
Fortnite and all
I mean,
that.
especially because you got your next game is against one of the best teams in the league, so you got to have a different kind of mindset.
That's
though,
why
right?
them 3 losses hurt, bro. Cause I thought them was gonna prepare us to get back to OKC.
Because you were there. You were there for all 3 of them.
All 3 of them. I told you I was going to be there for them. I had to see these games lead
The
up to
Knicks
that.
game, honestly, the one that hurts is it feels like the Spurs game hurts the worst because it led to last night. I'm fine with the Knicks game. I can look back and I can say, all right, there was some minutia that made me mad. But in the end, you went 4 for 31 from 3.
Yeah.
And you played a 1-point game against a really good team, right? That didn't make me feel like we can't compete with teams. That made me feel good. And Josh started to look right. And then these last 2, it's like, man, I mean, I didn't feel terrible after the Knicks game. I didn't. I felt terrible after the Spurs game, but not after the Knicks game. I was okay with that. But
Knicks game felt
felt like
playoff.
Spurs carried over to Hawks.
Yeah, like a playoff game.
Like
I agree.
the
snowballs.
Like you said, it carried over.
Yeah.
You can't let that carry over. So you got to get back into, like TA said, you got to go in there and practice. You know, guys might got to tell the coach, we got to get ready because them 3 games leading up towards the end of the season, them games like TA, some games get you prepared coming to OKC, and we talking about that. Let's get these 3. You know, we got to lock in on these 3, bro. Cause we got OKC.
You think it was a look? You think,
bro, we got to lock in. Bro.
You think there's some looking ahead though?
Yeah, it can happen. Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, well, they got the Spurs, we got the Hawks. Those aren't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But that OKC game on ESPN at 8 o'clock.
I think we did that. I think we kind of did that. You know, Josh set out. It was like, all right, y'all should be able to whoop them boys. That's the mentality I thought they had, thinking about the OKC Thunder. When in reality, man, it's the NBA, bro. Any night somebody can pop. Because everybody, we the targeted now. Do you know when people come to Grand House now, they thinking like we could pop the people in the over here in the ground. Bro, we gonna get on the road. We gonna do something in this league. So guys got to be ready, man. I don't know, man. You can't underestimate nobody, man.
How do you lock back in when things are terrible? You say practice.
Practice, coming together, getting in the gym.
How about a fist fight?
Nah.
No.
Throwing chair, maybe.
That ain't gonna work. Cause you gotta realize
I know
this
you got
part
it.
of the
I know you got
season-
in somebody's face before.
Oh, hell yeah. But just know the league different now. You can't.
Whose face did you get in? I want to know.
Shit, a lot of them. Sam Young.
Shout out Sam.
My boy
Young.
Sam. Man, Sam kicked the damn locker so hard.
No.
Said, boy, T said he would have kicked you, boy. You would have went to the hospital. I said, I know.
Hey, do you know? Hey, listen, this is a true story. This is a true story. This one I was covering. The elevator that is outside the practice court. Sam kicked that elevator so hard that it broke the elevator.
Yeah.
I swear to God, they traded him the next day.
Dang.
No, he caved in the elevator.
Are you the reason why he kicked his
Yes, because Zebo wouldn't leave him alone.
What you do to him, bro?
Man, we need it's winning time.
So what ended up happening was Z had. You remember Z had sprained his MCL. Yeah. Boom. So Z did all his treatment, got back. He came back early too, and he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play." So after practice,
And that's without a 65 game rule. Shouts to you.
look, I know, right? Sam like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. I just got through practice, and I got here early, got my shots up. What y'all mean play 3-on-3? The hell? And so Bo like, yeah, come on, I need you. He was like, man, I ain't playing no 3-on-3, man. Get your ass out here. So Z get in his face. Z get dead in his face. Like, what you mean? I just said I need you. Ooh, he got all in his face. And so, man, Sam Young, you know, he started down there crying like going crazy. And they was like, all right, get your ass out of here. So he left. So when he went outside, you know, they was on him like, bro, you ain't going to help bro get back. And everybody was like, damn, you ain't going to help bro get back. I forgot who pitched in. One of the workers pitched in for Sam. He left outside. He was so upset. And I don't know, he just kicked that elevator.
He caved in an elevator.
Before it even opened, though.
Hey, the door was shut.
Yeah.
And he ran up and kicked the elevator. Hey, it caved it in.
Man.
Like this. Broke the whole elevator.
That's crazy. Zebo out here bullying Sam Young.
That's my little bro. So I'm telling
Over a 3-on-3 game.
No, because that's little bro. You a youngster. Come on. Like, you my little bro, I need you. You know what I mean? That's like if he asked me to do something.
I bet that you were not nearly that nice.
After he didn't want to.
No, in the locker room. And then he came back and hollered at him in the locker room. But at that moment, it was a heated moment. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You said,
both
hey,
felt disrespected, bro.
Help me come back from rehab.
That's all
I'm asking.
Sam, no,
Why do I guess?
Sam, no, I'm gonna give you the shirt off my back. Look, bro, you can't play 3-on-3 with me to help me get back. I got upset about that.
You were saying that. You were saying that so nicely.
Come on, man.
Because you got to figure, we already had
I'm
a big
great
man.
vet too. I'm one of the best vets ever. Like, he ain't gonna show me no love, Sam. That kind of hurt me though, man. What's Sam?
Yeah, he crashed out, man. Broke the elevator.
Hey,
talking about, man, if you would have kicked you would have been to the hospital. I'd take you to the hospital.
This is my favorite. You know, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part about the players that I love Out the Mud podcast. I love hearing you guys tell these old stories. But like you coming in here, and you're like, hey, you know, look, things are going bad. We got to get to practice, and don't act like I don't know that when you went on the Summer League broadcast with, you remember this, Isaiah Thomas, and Isaiah Thomas was like, I loved Zebo. He's like, but let me tell you something about Zebo. Worst practice player ever. He said that on national TV. He said you were the worst practice.
Damn, Zeke. I didn't catch that.
Oh, Zeke, wow. Meanwhile, it wasn't like that in Memphis, though.
Damn.
But you do know this. I'll never forget this. And that's why I said about looking forward to the game on Wednesday night. Because I remember, who was it? Somebody that was in the front office years ago, and I remember them telling me, they said, there's regular season Zebo, there's national TV Zebo, and there's playoff Zebo.
Wow.
So don't act like those games aren't bigger, right?
Oh, hell
you
yeah.
knew. We
When
were
the lights
on national,
come on,
we
you
were on
lights count
national,
on, bro.
we were on national TV, what, 3 times maybe?
Should've been
And
on
you
way
had
more.
a big awareness of it every
Yes.
time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So that's our hope for tomorrow night. You're up against it, especially without Jaron. But like, bro, you can't embarrass yourself on ESPN.
We're going to come tomorrow. We're going to be ready to play tomorrow for sure.
I think this. We
It's
need
gut
one,
check.
We need one of them statement games anyway,
Right?
bro.
It's gut check.
We need a statement game.
Like your back is on the mat right now, bro.
It's never been more neat. I mean, honestly, it would be the biggest win of the year by a tenfold.
Yes.
Tenfold, especially because of the timing of it. Right?
And
we
they
need
sizzling.
Ja coming
that
back.
That team's sizzling right now. They
Bro,
sizzling hot right
do
now.
you know?
Yeah, they hot.
Do you know what I read last night? That Joker had 51, right?
That's
Easy
Hey,
looking ass 51.
Bro,
This shit look. He don't
hey,
even be sweating.
Listen to me. They said
Them terrible ass shoes.
I saw last night that he is averaging 27.4 points per game in the first 3 quarters. If he never played a fourth quarter, he'd be 4th in the league in scoring.
Wow.
How is that possible, bro?
How he not
How is
MVP?
that? He is.
Oh, he the MVP. T.A. he the MVP.
He's going to run away with it.
He's MVP, huh, see?
He's going to run away with
He
it.
the
Hands
MVP.
down.
Yeah.
You get a vote?
guess.
See?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm finna say.
I vote in the, what's it called, the ESPN poll.
Okay.
But I don't vote in the big one.
Respectfully, I'm watching.
He the MVP.
But I would vote for him.
That's the MVP.
Man, I got it. I thought he should have got it last year. But
I
yes.
would vote for him. I mean,
would
look.
vote for- I'll
I mean,
vote for
Jokic
him.
has already gotten 3.
Exactly.
So everybody's always looking for somebody new anyway. But I mean, dude, he's the best player on the best team.
Yeah.
And he averages 27 points in 3 quarters.
And he don't
That's
miss.
crazy.
He don't miss no games neither. He's durable.
Very.
He low
Boy,
he low
he's
impact
smooth,
too though,
too.
T.A. Like he low impact. Like he ain't one of those like all his stuff is very like low to the ground, rhythm, pull ups.
Yeah.
Ain't a lot of like
Right, he ain't
No
attacking.
dunks.
ain't no
No
dunks.
dunks.
You right.
I'm a
I
slow
agree.
step my way. I'm a like it ain't no like he'll bump you a little bit, but ain't no like high impact stuff.
No.
He ain't really just.
He learned a ton from Chris Paul.
Yeah, he
in that year
uses
at
his body
OKC.
well. Like,
Yes, he does.
Loses his body like. I'm using watching his highlights from last night. Reed Shepard.
Don't
He
watch
was
him.
getting them, boy.
I'm
Reed
just
Shepard was getting them.
surprised with a team like that. Like, why they ain't trapping this little, like, get the ball out of his hands.
The Mavs did it.
They did it.
The Mavs did it.
Get that ball out of his hands.
So did Minnesota when they had that huge comeback about a week and a half ago.
Like, his ass got a.
They just zoned up the other 3. It was almost like a,
Boxing two,
triangle, where they ran 2 at the top,
what I'm saying?
and then just had like a triangle underneath.
That's
It just
gonna-
said, if Lou Dort makes a 3, Lou Dort makes a 3.
That's gonna be the strategy in beating them, bro.
Right.
Because you got to
zone him up. You got to zone him up.
He too deadly with the ball, bro. Yeah. It ain't nothing you can
It's
say.
like it feels like teams are making a choice, right? They're either saying we're going to face guard and stay home with everybody, but now he's scoring. Like this is the Jokic choice, right? It's like, all right, Jokic, score as much as you want. Okay, well he might get 50,
stop the other guys.
right? But the other guys, and your assist number's low. Right?
Yeah.
Your assist number's low. Honestly, Houston stuck in that game way longer than they should have without their guys. Because they didn't have Şengün, they didn't have Thompson, they didn't have Van Vliet. They were out like
DB didn't play either.
They were out like 5 guys.
Yeah.
And they stuck in it longer. So I don't know what the best mode of operation is. It'll be interesting because the Grizzlies got to make a choice tomorrow night.
How would you guard him to you? Like you? Okay, how about this? Tomorrow, you leading up to tomorrow night. You got the iPad. You cutting the clips. You watch him. How would you guard him?
I'm sending his ass one way the whole day.
I
want him to go right because I see him. He do a lot with the step back going left.
Okay.
We taking that away.
Okay.
You're gonna have to hit me with some right step backs, and I'll live with
Are we
that.
throwing 2 at him all the time?
Definitely.
That's gonna be an option for
would you let somebody? Would you let
fourth
somebody?
quarter? We definitely doing that.
Would
He's
you
not
let
finna
somebody
get
double
cooked.
team?
Huh?
Would you let them? Because we were talking about the other day.
Yes, he would.
We were talking about the other day.
Of course he would.
In that Spurs game.
What?
You would let the double come. Stop.
Man, I ain't never under no double.
I told you.
Double help. Help.
David West,
What's wrong with him?
Hey, look,
So I ain't never
T.A.,
let no
I said
help.
Saturday, bro.
Beat me cross the white meat, bro. Beat me cross the white meat, bro. For real. I'm not going for no double, Chris. I'm telling you that right now. If I ain't called for help on Kobe, who you think I'm gonna call for help on Terrence Ross?
Hey, that's why. Look,
come on, bro. Come on, man. Stop it, bro.
that's what we need. We talking about Friday and Saturday. We need dudes like that.
For no help.
Well,
Friday,
this is also instructive though when it comes to because like Tony was the defensive guy, but Zebo was the offensive guy. So you could speak to this. It's way worse when you're getting doubled.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? Like that's the worst thing that can happen to you, right?
I had went through that for when I was in Portland.
You had me on the team. You got triple. You hear me, Rose? You can't talk about those. You got to talk about triple.
You got triple team.
This man was scoring on 3 dudes.
Swing, T.A.
They got the double in Portland, and Coach Cheeks had to explain that was a good thing. You know what I mean? So, because
you hated it.
Oh man, hated getting double.
Because that meant you had to pass.
Yes. I had to pass.
There's nothing worse than passing.
Oh, man.
That's tough, man.
I'm like, the whole game? I can't play. Let me play one possession. That's respect.
You know what you
that's
are?
respect.
Then you totally understood Anthony Edwards a couple weeks ago when he was like, I
And
don't
so-
want to pass the whole game. That's not fun.
And that's right. And I understood him when he was talking about it because I went through that. So I was like, damn, that kind of, I had a flashback like, man, I went through that.
Like every time we played the Spurs post 2011, you got doubled. You got doubled on the touch.
Bro, they was doing
awful.
all year.
That's the worst ever in my career.
Bo type would go to the coach like, hey, let me play a little bit, man. Stick me one-on-one a little bit.
Wait, you go to the opposing coach? You went to opposite.
Let me play a little bit, man. Come on, just stick me
Let me
one-on-one.
play a little bit.
Play a little bit. It's crazy.
A little bit.
Let me get to the walls right quick, man.
A couple possessions one-on-one, man.
And you're right, that is
what comes along with having great seasons, of being the all-star, of being the guy. Because teams eventually looked at it with the Grizzlies and they said, all right, we're just shutting him down.
Yeah.
And then your life became hell, right? So, I mean, I'm pro double teams. Because I see guys like you and it's like, it's the worst. Right? Just make him pass it. If we lose to Kason Wallace and Lou Dort and Jalen Williams,
let it be. So
okay,
we'll live
but
with that.
we're not losing to you.
Meanwhile, people like T.A. like, bro, nah, bro.
It's my night. It's my night.
like Friday, for example. Hey, Friday night.
Let's go. I got extra tickets and everything.
And then,
come see me.
And then he tells that story about you walking to the locker room and you're like, hey, man, you're not making your money shooting.
I did tell you that, Tony. I did tell you that.
He said, Zebo came in and said, Hey, bro.
But no,
hey, bro.
hold on.
Hey, bro.
Chris, hold on. I had like a good week.
You ain't gonna get that contract shooting.
Listen, I had like a good week though, Chris. Before that happened, I think I hit like one every other game or something, and I was feeling good. I jacked like 2 of them motherfuckers. Bro came back in that rock room and said, "Hey, TA, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, they ain't trying to pay you, for shooting. I said, bro, if you don't get your ass out here, man, I'm wide open. What the hell you doing?
He showed what he said.
They ain't paying you to shoot.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, that's what I said. Hey, you need vets. You need open communication,
you need
right?
that communication. Like
you need open communication.
Even like the fact of like Friday against New York, we brought up the example. In that situation when Jalen Brunson's coming down the court, when Vince goes in doubles, people like him is not letting that happen.
No.
Saturday night when
Get
De'Aaron
away.
Fox is
Get
walking
away
that-
from me.
When De'Aaron Fox walking that mud down the court, TA like, yo, all right, let's go.
Yep.
Where you at? You bring him? Nah, bro, stay over there.
Right.
And like you believe in folk like
it's
that.
a lot of indecision in those moments, bro. You just gotta. This is what we gonna.
There's not a
live with.
commitment to the double.
This is what we
Right.
gonna do, bro. We gonna live and die with this. Either he gonna stop him, he gonna make it. However it go, we living with this primary defender. And I think when you bring the double, and he saying, bring him this way, bring him this way. Now I'm hearing that from behind. I don't know if you saying send him right or send him left. In that situation, we sent him to his left hand. I'm talking about De'Aaron Fox.
Yep.
That's his strong hand. He went away from the double team. So now, if I don't know if you saying strong left, strong right, and we ain't practice
Straight
this,
up.
bro, I'm going to my move. As like,
All right. The other thing I've got to ask on the other front is the guy behind. You know very well. You know I love you like a brother. Yeah. They attacked you the same way they're trying to do with Edey right now, right? It's like, no, we're getting this switch. We're getting this switch. We're trying to get Tony Allen off of him so that it's you, right? So explain to me what Edey and the other guys that they're trying to dictate the matchups, right? And especially every time we have Edey out there, that's how Edey ended up on Fox, right? And then if we were to rewind 15 years ago, there's probably a show of me going, why is Zebo guarding Chris Paul, right? Like at the end of the game. Yeah. Like you can't, like that switch just gets accepted, right? And then it's like, oh man. But you can speak from Edey's point of view, which is, okay, now I'm that guy they're trying to pull away from the basket. I'm the guy they're trying to attack with a guard.
Definitely. Like you said, I've been in that situation a lot, during my career. And, I got better towards the end in Memphis. But like you said, but you got to have a guy on the defensive ball that's giving pressure, like a guy like I had like TA when he comes. So he talking to me before the game, Bo, we going to be this. We watch a film, Bo, we going to be up the series against Kevin Durant, against the Spurs. We doing a lot of communicating. So the guards got to communicate with the big man, and the big man got to talk too. So even with Edey, with his being talkative, letting the guard know, screen on his left, screen on his right. To him, because he's so long, he got to be able to talk. And like Tony
and he
said,
always wanted you high.
Yes.
Right? That was the thing. I remember you guys talking about this a lot, where it was like, Zebo, you have got to be all the way up.
Yes.
As soon as this screen happens, you got to be all the way up.
But the guard got to commit to not getting screened, though, too.
Right.
That'll help him get back to avoid that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all tied together on the defensive string now. But what kills it for today is they shooting the ball so well from the perimeter. Once that swing comes,
it's over.
It's over with, bro. Or that wraparound hook pass to the...
Didn't used to be like that.
It didn't used to be like that. You had time to tag and close out. You get what I'm saying?
There is no time.
It ain't no time. It's like they coming straight.
Thus the OG Anunoby play.
Yeah, they coming straight.
Right? The three that he gets, you're a split second late.
They shooting the ball too well now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Butt naked three to win the game.
And it sucks with Edey though. I think what sucks with him is, I mean, the way he played in college, he was just sitting in the back playing in the
There's no
zone.
defensive 3 seconds.
So now the game is so fast for him now. What I think he gonna have to work on this summer. You ain't gonna have too much time to do it now. He gonna have to start working them puppies, doing a lot of agility drills. Because they going to keep going to that.
How'd you get better defensively?
Man, I think for me, just like you said, the drills, getting in better shape, being in better shape. Like our year, coming back in the best shape ever.
Yeah.
working with Frank, you know, the head trainer at the University of Memphis. So I think.
Oh, the guy that wore the mask.
Shout out to my boy Frank.
Oh, what a blast from the past.
Hey, he is a son of a gun.
What
bro.
happened to that dude?
Man,
you guys were like doing tires up sand hills and crap?
Yeah, man, I'm going to get my daughter with him this summer.
That guy was wild.
Stealth X Athletics. He's got a website.
Yeah,
dude, he wore a mask and he had like a German Shepherd.
Dude, do you remember that guy?
Yeah,
you remember when
so
Chris Wallace? Chris Wallace worked with him for a while and got in like amazing shape.
Bro, yeah, Chris was in there.
He had Chris Wallace walking around wearing like a 40-pound weighted vest. Frank the trainer.
My boy, shout out to my boy Frank.
With his ass, I was like,
I haven't thought about him.
I quit on that shit. I was like, damn, Bo, you still going? Yeah, I'm still going.
Dude, he had him like pulling like tractor tires up sand hills and stuff. They installed a sand hill over at the University of Memphis. Like a real, like a mountain.
Best shape I've ever been in my life.
Dang.
My career is with Frank.
That's probably that's a Passner year, so it's probably a decade ago.
But to answer that question, I feel about with the defensive part to get better, I think it's like TA says, a commitment. Like I want to, when I got with this team and the defensive, being with Mark and Tony and Mike, them guys was defensive players. You know what I mean? That made me want to play defensive hard. So I think the commitment and wanting to be a better defensive player, I think it's all up to the player because some guys is more offensively better, some guys are more defensively better. You know what I mean?
We're gonna go watch this. Do you take it personal too, Zebo, at all? Because like, yo, why y'all keep coming my way, bro?
Hell
like,
yeah.
Like
and then I wasn't the greatest defensive player, but well, fuck, they put me in pick and rolls, but wasn't nobody just getting that ball and just scoring on me either. Now I'm still was
physical,
you know, physical.
Yeah,
now,
you gonna make sure you feel it. Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's kind of hard to compare that though, Chris, because he also got a chance to go right back at them on the other end. You
That's
know
fair.
What I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, all right, y'all going at me, then boom, they make a couple plays on me, now they sit
But
my
the
ass
point,
down.
but the point,
That's
fair.
fair. Bring that motherfucker right back down.
That's
here.
fair.
Now I'm putting y'all in penalty. Now I'm goddamn it getting my buckets. Now y'all got to think about something on y'all strategy too.
Because Edey doing
Edey
this.
don't get that privilege.
He might touch it once every 10 possessions.
I think I heard Ryan Russillo say yesterday that he's posting up 1.6 times a game.
And you the tallest player on the court, bro. That don't
Is
make
that
no
right?
sense.
Isn't that the number?
Yeah, that's what he said, yeah.
It's just not a play in basketball anymore.
Yeah. Even when he do got like a deep position.
It's not a play in.
When he get deep
we got to use
position,
that personnel a little bit too, because he's unstoppable down there. He got great hands.
You like him?
Hell yeah. You know what I mean? So
well, I know you like the post up guy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's gonna come all back around full circle. You got to play with your personnel. You know
I
what
do
mean?
wonder if there's if Zach Randolph exists right now with somebody posting you up.
You got a boy.
Or are they just trying to make you 200 pounds and hit threes?
200 pounds hit threes.
I know.
But you got
I
the
don't
boy.
even know if you'd be able to play your game.
I know. I'd probably be in China somewhere. But then, for sure. They got a boy, Derek Queen. Shout out to boy Derek Queen, University of Maryland. He's a beast. He should be a top 5 pick, but they saying because of the way he play, he might fall to like the 15th, 16th pick. The kid is a beast, can shoot it. He got handle.
Have you watched the Memphis kid, Dane Danger? There's a kid on Memphis, Dane Danger. He's got crazy footwork too. Same thing.
He want to play face up. He want to post up, but he also gets to the footwork stuff and all that kind of stuff.
Or what was that kid that everybody's comparing to you last year at NC State?
DJ Burns.
He might be in China. Where is he?
I follow him on the internet. He in China. He doing good.
He is in China.
Yes, he doing good.
Wow.
He is in China. Then Kenneth Lofton, who was
my boy Kenny.
Yeah, same way.
Yeah, same way.
So. Just not a. Yeah. It's not something that they use anymore.
Yeah, but Zebo, your difference though is like you were also an elite rebounder.
Yeah, you got to be able to get
yeah.
rebounds. That's why I tell my daughter, you got to get you some offensive rebounds. Like Tia was saying about Gigi, get you a couple offensive rebounds, get going. You know what I mean? That's how we was. I got to get a layup. As soon as I get you to the post and get one, now I'm facing you up. I'm feeling comfortable. I'm going to hit this 15-footer on you. Boom. Now let's go back down. Then I'm
a rhythm thing.
I got a rhythm going on. You know, now you're going to come up on me. I'm going to go right around you. So you got to have some type of rhythm. You just can't come out and just think, oh, I'm going to shoot some threes and get going. That ain't how I did it. You know,
how'd your daughter's freshman year? How's it going?
It's going good, man.
She's at Louisville, right?
Yeah, she up at Louisville, man. Up and down season. You know what I mean? They winning. She playing how she want to play. Just tell her to keep working. You know, college girls is 4 years. This is going to be a big summer for her. ACC tournament starting in a couple days, so I'm going to go down there and watch her play.
She got NIL.
Yeah.
Yeah?
She gets NIL.
They're paying.
Hell yeah. She don't ask, she don't ask daddy for nothing.
Hey, she buying you stuff, G-Bo.
She don't ask daddy for nothing.
I love it.
Hey, that's dope.
I love it. Shout out Louisville.
Shout out Louisville.
Good luck. Upcoming tournament for sure.
That's great.
One thing I can't say, because he was saying she hadn't been playing much the time I had came and see her. She got good attitude on the bench. She clapping for her teammates. And I think that's the birth of you, bro. Because one thing about you, bro, you always were clapping for your teammates. You always uplifting. Even when that time when they even put you to the bench. You know, you could have, right then and there, you could have just said, man, the hell with all this. But you stayed engaged, and wait for his moment. And I think, like you say, stacking days.
I thought he should have won. You know, we just had the Oscars this past weekend. I thought Zebo should have won the Oscar that season for the acting job, best actor, because he in a drama tough. Because he got asked every game. Hey, you know, every time the opposing media would ask him about not starting
every game.
And he was like, "Look, it's coach's decision, and you know, I'm just doing the best I can." Hey, I swear to God, we're at training camp that year. And Fizdale does this whole bit about how I sat with Zebo and I told him I'm gonna be 6th man of the year and blah 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 blah. And I walk over. He gets done talking. And I walk over and I'm standing next to Conley. And I said, Fizdale just did this whole bit about Zebo coming off the bench this year. I said, how long you think that shit lasts? Like 5 games? He's like, probably 4.
I hollered at him after the game, too, the other day, man. Yeah, I hollered at him after the game.
It lasted the whole season until the playoffs. Yeah. And then he started.
And then he got his man right.
It took until his job was on the line.
It'd be like that. Because Gil's daughter's on her team, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
You and Gilbert be going back and forth about, you know?
Yep. Gilbert, my man. Shout out to Easter. She a beast, too. You know what I mean? So, you know, they been having good seasons. Like I said, they just got to keep working, man. They both got great attitudes. They work hard. They stack their days. And they put their time in, and that's all they can do, man. And they some good young ladies, man.
That's dope. I got some stats for you.
Have you become a big women's college basketball fan?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Oh, you like Nancy?
I like seeing ball like that, though, bro.
It's awesome.
They be all in the group. You got to see my daughter play, man. Y'all might have to change that date, man. I got to see my daughter play. So he dedicated, man. I
was so excited to see her when she came to the Grizzly game earlier this year.
Oh, man.
That was the best.
Ticket list was crazy.
Yeah,
she had down to the whole Memphis in this.
Bro, she really did. I was there. Y'all had everybody.
She came to our game the night before.
Yeah.
It was the first time I saw her since she was a little girl. It's unbelievable.
Y'all had everybody at that game. I was at that Memphis-Louisville game.
Yeah.
They had everybody there. Everybody was in that joint. I got to show y'all a stat. This stat just came across the timeline. You love the most effective 5-man lineups in the NBA. You know what the most effective one in the NBA is? Put it up, Jalen. I just sent it to you.
What?
30 minutes ago.
The most effective lineup in the NBA?
Yep. Put it up.
It's gotta be.
I saw it.
It's got to be Cleveland.
The 96 Bulls?
Oklahoma City?
No, bro. Current, bro.
Oh,
the Celtics?
Put it up, Jalen.
No, they're number 2.
Are we going to – is it a Grizzlies lineup?
Yep. Put it up, Jalen.
What?
You have to. You can't do this, Dev. You can't do it when you send it to him and then say 2 seconds later.
I
just
sent it
20 minutes ago.
Well, then, yeah, Jerry, you should have that. Yeah.
Is it the starting lineup?
Ooh, Edey in the lineup.
Look at that.
That's the starting 5.
Look at that, bro.
Edey in there.
You gotta, like Bo said, you gotta play to your personnel now.
And we're 30th in starter minutes.
Come on now.
Wow.
We're dead last.
Come on now.
We're last in starter minutes, and we have the most effective 5-man lineup in the NBA.
Come on now.
I like that.
And what's interesting about that, we got a rookie in that lineup.
2 rookies.
Two.
It's the big 3 and 2 rookies.
That's what I'm saying. I meant, you're right, 2 rookies. I forgot Jalen Wells.
These are the analytics you love, Tony.
That's it.
Right.
Tony, what does that mean?
That's some type of math problem.
What does it mean? What are we looking at?
I don't know.
Huh?
No, I think Go ahead. I've gathered enough. Hold on, I gathered enough knowledge.
Hold on. Break it down. Basketball analytics.
This is Tony on analytics.
28.6 is per possession that these guys are on the court.
Per how many?
Per 100.
Okay, TA.
And when it's plus 28.6, that means when these guys are on the floor, that means we are effective. That means the league is going to either stay the same or it's going to be points added to the, score that we're doing good.
Okay, we are doing good. It means.
Hey, bro, slow down, low down. That was right. What the hell he's laughing? So I'm tickling this fatty over here. Hey, man.
Beat his ass.
No,
for real.
He good.
Beat his
We'll give him a
ass.
pat.
No,
I'm just
seriously,
saying.
beat his ass.
Listen,
Right? Hey,
was I right, though?
What better promotion could
Was
we
I
get
right,
for
bro?
the Tony Allen documentary than you beating up Devin?
No,
Like,
no,
let's
no,
have
no,
a moment.
no, no, no,
Let's have a moment.
Was I right,
I
though?
didn't know Jay Mayo. We don't need that. We don't need that.
Was I right, though?
No. Is the OJ Mayo thing in the doc?
Listen, bro, was I right, though?
Huh?
Was I right?
No.
Oh,
What it means,
what the hell?
hey,
I was wrong,
Tony. It means if like, so last night, for instance, right, there were 96 field goals on one. Most of the time, you're getting close to 100 possessions in a game, right? If we played 100 possessions, right, on average, that lineup is going to win by 29 points. That's incredible.
Yes.
That's incredible.
That
That's
means they
blowing
get that.
people out.
That five-man group.
That's how much better it has been than anybody else.
Yep.
So if you were to put that back up,
That's
you could see.
interesting. I ain't understand it like that.
Yeah. So that means if you played out 100 possessions, that lineup from the Celtics is beating you by 20. If you played it 100 possessions, that lineup from Oklahoma City is beating you by 17. If you played out 100 possessions, right, on and on and on. But per 100 possessions, that Grizzlies starting lineup has dominated
Stomping
its
folks
opposition.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we playing.
Now, obviously, the most important thing to do would be to extract that and say, okay, what about when you're playing the best teams? Yes. Because
So it's a little tainted a little bit.
I'm just saying, you might build this up by beating the crap out of, you know what I mean?
Garbage ass team.
Yeah, right.
Because there's only so many great teams in the league.
That's right. It only matters how you compete against the best, right? It's cool that you could put up 45 points against, like the last time we played Atlanta, we scored 42 in the first quarter.
I miss those
It's like,
days,
okay.
to be respectfully.
What?
I
Playing
miss
Toronto?
I just miss beating the crap out of teams, bro.
Right here,
I miss
though,
beating the crap out of
I ain't
teams.
gonna lie, bro. It'll be good, bro, if you do get with Edey. I ain't gonna lie. And just get some of them touch. You know how, because you got great touch. And me watching him yesterday, I saw a lot of, like, little shots. Well, not last night, but over the course of these games I've been going to, he get a lot of little hook shots, little catch, rebound, hook shots. And the touch, I think the touch. And don't you know when the guys drive and being ready for the ball, you know, it wasn't never a time a guard drove and he went up and dropped it off to you and your hands weren't ready. I think that's what Edey's missing to why he gets subbed.
How do you develop it?
I mean, you gotta have a
Mike
knack.
and drill?
Gotta have a knack for it also too. You know what I mean? Like TA say, these hands like glue, so I'm gotta be ready. Cause it's kind of like, okay, I'm reading what he doing. So we read off each other well. I read off Mike well. TA, me and Mark, we work so well together. We, you it's like you get a kind of rhythm with each other. So Mark knew, I knew Mark knew when he's up top, I'm already, as soon as he gets to the top of the elbow, I'm pushing up under on the paint. He dropping it right over.
Do you think feel is natural or something that can be developed?
Both. Naturally, you can work on it. And your ankles.
Did you always have good hands, or did you do something that developed?
Always had good hands.
You always?
Always.
Because it be a lot of times I done seen Ja. I'm talking about going to air, get like three people,
And just
wrap it around, and then bruh still looking up. By the time he look up, you know what I'm saying? It be time too where the ball come down. Oh, he get it.
And you can't have the ball low.
look,
You can't have it.
You can't throw it low to a 7-5.
You see what I'm saying? And then by the time he get up, it's time to hook shot. It goes short. It's like, I done seen you do that. It was like, boom, you faking, boom, bouncing, boom, hit you touching the body, then touching it, getting it back. Moses Malone, get it back again, put it back.
He did that on purpose.
He did. We call it the Andrew Reese.
Z-bounds.
Z-bounds. Yeah, Z-bounds. Yeah,
That was a real thing. How many
times? Patting the stats.
Get you some of that old games. Z-bounds.
Z-bounds. There you go. Z-bounds.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think you would be great with him.
Z-Bo, was you doing it on purpose?
Nah, sometimes.
Okay.
You miss shots on purpose to get your own rebound.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Hey, that's what they pay you for, the rebound.
I'm want to get in the
13
gym
or
with
14.
fellas. I told Jaron we're gonna get in the gym this summer, so I want to get in there with him, just like show him
both of
different
them
angles, and that little bump do so much. Boom.
He's gotten a lot stronger on the offensive end this year. We need to work on that on the defensive end controlling the rebound, right?
Because you could.
Because he's physical now.
Yeah, he's physical.
strong.
Sure.
But on offense,
I
right? I think
270.
he's still scared to foul on defense, and thus it takes away some physicality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he has to stay in the game. He has to.
We need
one thing for sure. When we interviewed him earlier this year, it was like, yo, he had it in his mind. He like, yo,
crazy.
We about to make some noise. And to his credit, he stood on business and became an all-star. And you know, he due for a big one. Unfortunately, he got hurt yesterday, but I think he's took that mindset that 3 things are gonna happen now when I get the ball. It's gonna score, get fouled, it's gonna be an assist. And one thing, like you say, you gotta work on is just that rebound. And like I said, you'll be great with him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So
rebounding also a knack, though.
Rebounding's a knack, and you gotta want to do it. You know what I mean? Like offensive rebound, I love it because
contact.
I love contact. I like contact.
Yeah,
a lot of guys don't like that. And a lot of these guys is soft in the league, and when I played, they were soft. So I knew that. Like, dude, he's soft. So as soon as Tony's shooting it from the corner, I'm already hitting my dude. Mike shooting, Mark. I'm hitting first.
Clanking. For sure. It's clanking.
So I'm already knocking them out the way as soon as that shot go up. So if it come around, these hands up, I'm going right back.
Doing
up.
that work.
Is that
I'm
off?
going to work early.
Is that off the tip? Because it's like letting guys know off the first couple minutes. I'm coming.
Hell no, Bo, man. When you look at that footage, bro leaning on their ass on the pull up.
Because in the third quarter, they don't want to be fighting with you in the third and fourth quarter.
They don't like that physicality.
I remember years ago when we played against Portland. You might remember this. They took Powell off you and put Battier on you, right? Battier came in the locker room, and I remember I interviewed him, and he's like, I feel like I just wrestled a bear for 3 hours. It was like the worst moment of his life. He's like,
was that
dude.
the game here? I scored 40?
Yes.
I think we might have lost that game.
Yeah.
I think I had like 40-something.
That's when a drunk guy was yelling at me behind you. Remember that?
Yeah.
16 ain't half of 50. 16 ain't half of 50.
I was there.
He was so mad. Mad that you had busted Powell's ass.
Yeah, I busted Powell's ass that good night.
Well, he didn't want it. There were guys that just didn't want. They don't want that. They don't want to wrestle with somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they ain't trying to wrestle, bro. They ain't trying to wrestle, bro.
You're out there wrestling with people.
That's what I think you can like the Edey thing though. I think that could be a thing. Like, when you really telling them like, yo, do your work early.
Yeah, do your work early.
Like if you the ball going up, it's 15 minutes. You let dudes know like, yo, this ain't what I'm trying to do tonight. And then I think that's something for real. Like,
who do you remember though when the ball went up? Tony's shooting a jumper, so you know it's coming off.
Boy.
And
facts. Hey man, it is
and
what it is.
you hit that. You make that first pop, and they don't even move.
Reggie Evans.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good
for sure.
Reggie Evans isn't going anywhere.
For sure. Reggie Evans for sure.
He like me. He hitting too. So he hitting too. He hitting first too. So
it's like two bulls.
I always respected guys like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys that fought back.
That play hard.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the dude got the beard, bro. He he a scrap for sure. What is he doing now? Let's see. He played in the Big Three for a little bit.
He did?
Yeah.
Reggie Evans played in the Big Three.
He was one of the reasons.
He's still playing the Big Three.
He was one of the reasons I didn't want to play. I ain't got time to be wrestling with no Reggie right now.
Because he still play the same years later.
When is the last time you shot a basketball?
Probably a couple weeks ago. Me and my son was at the gym at the district.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Can you still get buckets?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can. That doesn't go away.
Nah, that's like riding a bike.
You should have seen Tony at the Mountain Dew thing earlier this year.
No, hold on, bro. I hit 5 of them. I hit 5 of them. That was the half. It was a 3-point contest. 3-point contest.
Hey, he changed his shots.
And the wind was blowing like the wind. It was windy out there. Come on, Rose. What's wrong with them, bro?
Yo. We had the video, yo.
Yeah.
We got video, TA. We got
Rose
video.
said the wind was blowing. Oh,
Hey, what's that form look like? Show it to me.
No, I
He said he changed it. He said he
changed
changed his form.
I changed. I'm shooting like this now. I don't even jump no more.
You wish you would have did that in your career?
I wish I would have did that in my career. And I used to always wonder why he didn't jump. Like, bro, why you don't never jump when you shoot? But he hit that motherfucker.
And you jumped the high.
Man, I'm jumping the high. I'm jumping so goddamn high, man. I'm jumping halves around pussy, man.
It's on T as a jump shot.
Man, listen, man.
He said they call it a jump shot for a reason. You're supposed to jump.
But I promise you, I learned that late, and
I learned it late. Post career.
Went against me.
That's funny.
Post career.
Now you're LA Fitness getting buckets.
Yep. LA Fitness All-Star. All right, hey, so Zebo, we talk to him all the time. Out the Mud has been unbelievable. This has been great, and you guys have been killing it. You guys have had 1 million guests. Obviously, it starts to run together when you do that many podcasts and you got that many guests. What is the one that you end up thinking about the most? The guest.
I say we just like giving they flowers. So, any kind of story, because I feel like everybody got an Out the Mud story.
Is there somebody's story that stands out a lot?
Man, I guess a lot of them. Everybody's unique. Everybody got their own story. Everybody got where they come from and, the things they've been through. Like D Rose, he got an interesting story. You know what I mean? Just where he come up in Inglewood, one of the worst ghettos in America. And
D worst.
Yeah, D worst. For him to stay focused and for his brothers to, surround him like that and start an AAU team and believe in him. So, like, he got a special story. KD, all them guys, man, really. Out the mud and man, we grind, just giving guys their flowers, just bringing something different, like you said, and touching all streams, the entertainment and everybody. You know what I mean? We want to get Robert Perry on there, just give people different walks of life.
Big Rob.
Just
you think you will?
Yeah, man.
We
putting the press out now. Rob,
hey, Rob, we need you out the mud, baby.
Hey, there you go.
Out the mud.
Good luck.
I know, right? Is there anybody that y'all want, other than Robert Perry? Is there any guests that y'all would love to talk to?
Man, we just getting our foot wet in this thing. We want to talk to everybody, man, from Denzel to Jordan to Magic to everybody. You know what I mean? So. The Troy Aikmans, the Michael Irvins.
Okay. You got Dion. Go ahead and get Dion on
Dion, Prime,
I'm not sure Troy Aikman's out the mud.
Everybody got the out the mud.
Do you know what's crazy? I was watching this thing on NFL Films. This is a wild story. You could ask him about that if you ever get him on. He won the state championship. Now think about this, because this doesn't even exist anymore. He won the state championship in typing. He was the best typer, on a typewriter. Wow. And I was like, what? I was like, they don't even have typing class anymore in school, right? Did you guys have to take typing class?
Yeah,
I had to take typing class. I had to take typing class.
I took keyboarding. I remember keyboarding.
Yeah, keyboarding.
Yeah, keyboard.
Whatever.
I killed keyboarding.
He has trophies.
Like this.
Damn.
Troy Aikman has trophies from being, and I was like, this is the weirdest thing to be included in a documentary, but I can't believe it. It's just an odd thing you never forget about somebody. Like, what do you mean you were the best keyboarder? You know anybody with a typewriting trophy? Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
I don't either. What about you? Who do you think about? Because you guys have had a bunch.
I've had everybody.
I want to go back to my alumni, Barry Sanders. I want to, do some guys like that.
You want to do, yeah.
Desmond Mason. I've been having thoughts about.
Mace.
Big Country Reeves. Obviously we got a history when playing under this.
Who were you there with Richardson?
Yeah, me and Jay Rich, we came out together.
His kid is good.
Man, what?
Yeah.
His kid's gonna get drafted.
Lottery pick. Shout out to Jace, man,
Yeah.
nephew, doing his thing. He got another son, Jackson, a beast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a beast. His
Who
other
else
son
was on the Michigan
Columbus
State
Prep.
team with you?
Man, we had
Richardson. Who
Jay
else?
Rich, Charlie Bell.
Charlie Bell.
C Bell. We had Andre Hudson.
Yep.
We had a squad. Locious Allegagne, big guy from Michigan, played. We had a good team. We went to Final Four the year. We got
Look
beat
how
by
good
Arizona.
he did with that name.
Yeah, he killed that. Hey, that was smooth.
Oh, yeah.
That was smooth, man.
Locious Allegagne.
Big guy.
Killed that.
Yeah.
Big guy. For sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Matt Ishbia, he's a billionaire. Shout out to my boy Matt.
Wait.
My boy Matt was on the team. Yeah, he was a senior. Yeah, that's my boy.
You catch up with him since he's bought the Suns?
My boy, yeah. Oh, yeah. Adam Wolf. I talked to him a team.
Ishbia was your teammate?
Yeah.
What was he like in college?
Man, a great guy. A leader.
If I would have told you
like
he ended
is
up
now.
being a billionaire NBA owner, would that have shocked you?
Man, yeah.
It would have shocked you.
but I always
You don't
knew-
expect that to be a college teammate.
But the thing about him, he always been a team first guy. He's such one of them guys that's a loyal guy. He's team first. And to see him how he's got this team and what he has done, the success is not surprising.
Time out, bro. I'm thrown off right now. You telling me you played with the dude that just bought the son?
Yeah,
that's right.
My boy, man.
Hey, see, you're learning something new. That's why
That's
you
how
come
we got in there so easy.
Hey, hey.
Oh, we did. They walked us through there. Hey, Mo, you put that together, my boy. That's my boy.
Shout out to my boy, Matt.
This is why you come on the Chris Vernon show, so that you can learn about your buddy.
Somebody who you've been with for 20 plus years.
I know, he's like, wait, you played with Matt Ishbia?
I didn't know he hooped. And that's crazy.
And he was tough. Matt was tough. He wasn't no pushover. Like he gonna get in you or fight you. Like he was tough.
He did flop when Jokic hit him in the playoffs a couple years ago, though. Remember that? Right when he bought the TVs on the front row.
He got a lot of flopping skills in him now. He got some flopping skills in him.
Yeah.
It's all starting to make sense.
Hey, how does Izzo still do it, bro?
Izzo?
Izzo do
Izzo.
Izzo.
You talking about Coach?
Shout out to my boy, Coach Izzo. You know why?
This guy's been coaching for 50 years.
He's such a great leader, man, and he's an honest guy. And the players know Coach Izzo want the best for him. You know, when you got a coach that you know that's on you, that's tough on you, but also knows that he wants the best for you, they're going to run through a wall for you. And that's how each team that he ever coached, that's how they always was, playoff time or during the tournament time and during the season time. Them guys give him they all. And he's such a – who don't want to go to Michigan State? Who want to play for Coach Izzo?
It's crazy
because everybody else is leaving.
Well, and it's crazy that he still can coach that way, right? That shows what you've established, especially now because you guys know about
And he done been through all different generations. So when I left, he wasn't used to that. I was like the first underclassman freshman to ever leave Michigan State. And Jason, so he wasn't used to that. Jason was already
sophomore, right?
Jason was a sophomore, so he was already he was going to be a lottery pick. For me, I was like first round, maybe lottery pick, maybe in the first round. So for me, he wasn't really wanting me to go to the league, you know what I mean? But I was like, shit, Coach, mom on welfare. I got to take care of mama. You know, I wasn't getting no NIL.
Was your mom on welfare when you were at Michigan State?
Yeah, and when I got drafted, she got off. So, you know what I mean?
It's a decision you felt like, I have to make this decision.
Yeah, I had to make the decision.
The sooner I can get that money,
and
the better it is for my family.
And Coach understood, you know, because he's seen the struggle where he know where I come from. So he's seen that. So, you know what I mean? That's why I did it. You know what I mean?
And it's interesting because
I wish NIL was there. I would have stayed.
I've heard you, but
I loved it college.
On the other hand, I have heard you guys talk about this out the bud, where you think, and I thought that was a super interesting conversation that you guys had with Durant, that Durant is constantly telling people, don't sell yourself out short term because they're paying guys $60 million a year now. Don't sell yourself. Don't make a decision now based on money. And you guys talked about how hard you thought it would be for you guys. And if your stories even turn out the same way, if NIL exists,
man, I would have stayed.
Yeah,
if I could have got some millions of dollars in college, I would have stayed at least another year or two easily. You know what
Do
I mean?
you think, though, it would have hurt your drive to become what you became in the NBA because you have become financially secure, mom's off welfare? You did all that because of, you know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying, right? Like that's the short-term decision, which is, hey, your mom and your family, there are guys right now that can become financially secure, honestly.
In college.
For the rest of their lives.
That don't have a shot.
Possibly.
That don't have a shot.
That
making
really
the league,
may
right?
not. Yeah, I mean, there's guys getting. There
There
are non-NBA players getting paid over $1 million.
That's true. That's true.
Over $1 million.
I understand that.
What's your boy that went to North Carolina name?
Armando Baycott.
Baycott.
Yeah, he bought hotels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Baycott, ain't he a baller?
Yeah, he had 34 and 25.
Shout out to my boy.
So do you think it would have hurt the drive if you would have been able to become? You know, even, again, $1 million's crazy, but that's not crazy now. A guy like you who would, if you would have decided to come back to school for your senior year, or I'm sorry, for your sophomore year, now in 2025, you're getting $1 million.
Not at that time. You got to figure the time.
Not then. I'm saying now.
You was re-signing negotiation contracts way earlier than waiting 4 years when you came.
Yeah, I always did the extension. I never was a free agent.
But I'm saying back then when you came in the league, I remember it wasn't no like you play
sign
1
your
year,
deal.
you sign. If
You
you
sign
play
your
good
free-
that 1 year, you can renegotiate that next year, sign for 100. Or did you have to wait?
No, that's you a second round pick. You
Oh,
can
you a
sign.
second
You
round
only got to
pick.
play a
Okay.
year or two. But
Hold
when I
on.
come in, you got to
You had to
3 years. You already
3
got a
years.
3-year contract.
You had a 3-year contract. Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at this right now. Do
But
you
nah.
remember what you made your first year?
Shit, 800, 900,000.
Hold on, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna
maybe a
look
million.
yours
It
up,
was a
Tony.
million.
I'm gonna look yours up, Tony. How
think
you know
it was
how
a
much you made
million.
your first season?
You think you made $1 million? You
Yep.
made $1 million. $1 million dollars
700
even.
something.
You made one, then you made basically 1.1,
Huh?
1.1,
900.
1.5.
And then they had
So it
extension.
was 4 years.
They picked your
Yep.
third is extension for the 1.5.
1.5.
Yes, so they picked up.
So
the
his
extension.
4th year in the league, he made 1.5.
Yeah.
And
Which
then,
means, but I'm saying at that time, what I'm getting to is you hearing guys like Kevin Garnett signing 100.
man, I should have never pulled up these salaries. Give me a. Can I hold 100?
Man, bro.
So can I hold 100?
Hey, I just pulled his up. I'm like, hold on, bro.
Wait, hold on. $199 million.
Golly.
Damn,
Bro,
Zebo.
Shit, if I was playing in today's game, it'd probably be shit 500, 600,
That's the thing.
700.
And that's
In
the
China?
Easy.
In
It's-
China?
Oh, yeah, I forgot China. Yeah.
So that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. So why
Right.
would you sell yourself short? Why would at that time? I don't think he would have. It wouldn't have mattered then whether they gave it to you now, because you hearing about them type of contracts that's ahead of you. It wouldn't. You hell no.
Hell no. So that's why I've been focused, because I knew there was so much more out there to get. So they would have gave me $1 million to come back to school. I'm thinking I'm one of the best players in the country, so I can do this. So I would have been thinking about the big picture, which I understand. Like
You
you
would
said-
have stayed.
Yeah.
If you could make money in college, you for
I at least
sure
would
would
have
have
stayed.
stayed.
I would have stayed at least to my sophomore year. I would have left after my sophomore year,
Yeah.
for sure.
What about you?
Shit, I ain't had no choice. I was
You were
playing-
2 years.
I was playing catch up.
Yeah, he had to go.
I was just leaving out of junior colleges
That's
and shit, so I had to go to school.
Do you think NIL would have screwed you up?
Listen, bro. I was taking anything.
TA would have been the dude on Auburn, bro.
No,
What are you talking about?
And to speak
you're
on my
armed,
situation,
like
to speak
26
on my
years old.
situation, I had people in my neighborhood that you know that took care of me. So it was like it wasn't no
Right.
like
You weren't.
He wasn't messed
I
up.
came down
Scrounging.
there. I came down there to focus on the main thing. You feel me? I had a Benz in college. Kid.
Well, that SIP
And
took.
bankrolls too. He had bankrolls in college.
Hey,
though.
you know about this? SIP took that car.
I think he did tell me
You don't want to tell this on the air. Glenn Cyprian told me one night we went out, told me he took his car, put it in his garage, and said, "You don't get it till the end of the season."
Boy,
Kept me focused. They kept me focused.
What was he pissed at you about?
He riding around and stunting on everybody.
No,
on camera,
he
with
took
the
your
windows
car- what
down,
was it he
music
took?
up.
E420.
Looking out the
No,
window.
you did something. What did you do that made him take your car? Was it the fight?
No. I parked in the assistant, Sean Sutton. I parked in his parking space. So when I pulled up, I parked in his parking space, jumped out, hopped in, walked to the practice. And then when coach was pulling up, he was like, "Who the hell car is this?"
In Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Like,
this
don't even
man,
trip,
bro.
bro. So I came out of practice. I came out, man. I'm like, where my car at? Wait a minute, hold on, my key. Wait a minute. They didn't already went in my pocket, took the car, peeled off on me.
SIP left it at his house.
And I'm like, they were like, you don't need that car. You just get your bike and you go ride from the dorms to the. I said,
They're not
man,
gonna let you drive that around
You
town,
went from a
bro.
Benz
You're just
to a-
you are asking for the
cocaine
death.
white
You're asking for the death penalty.
Rims on there. You had a cocaine white Benz in Stillwater.
Boy, you was sick about that, boy.
I was focused though. It helped me.
Yeah.
Because all I could think about now is like, all right.
I got to get that car back.
I went to the club called the Tumbleweed. It was called the Tumbleweed. You go to the Tumbleweed, pull up a Tumbleweed,
park
valet
like
park, jump out. Hey, I'm talking about you lit. You can't pull up there on no bike. It's all with.
You spinning the block TA in the Benz?
Man, listen, man.
You said
I had so many. Listen, the first week I got it, man, I had so many like violation tickets of just parking when you going to class. I'm driving to class now. This man right here,
bro.
like $500 worth of tickets.
But you had 2 years there.
Yeah, 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were just One and done.
I was,
How
I
many?
was 4 months and done. As soon as we
How
got
many
beat,
classes do you think you went to?
As soon as we got beat, no lie.
You ain't go to no class.
Listen, bro. As soon as we got beat by Arizona and Minnesota, he's in Minnesota. I didn't even ride back to. I didn't even go back with the team. I rode back with my mama.
Mama's on with. Ain't no more than
I didn't even go back with the team. True story.
That made sense.
I called my roommate. I called Marcus Taylor when I got back to Marion. I said, man, bro, you can have everything in there. You can have everything. I ain't coming back. I didn't come back.
What classes did you take at Michigan State?
You know what? I took a keyboarding class. I took
keyboarding. Let's go.
Listen, you know what's so crazy? I did good. I had one player. I got student athlete of the month.
Oh, wow.
Actually, was doing averaging like a 3.6, 3.7.
Oh,
okay.
But I was so focused on getting to the NBA.
You didn't even go back in the spring.
I didn't. I didn't go back. After the season, I left. School was still going on. After we got beat in the Final Four, I didn't even go back. School was still in.
You just went back to Marion?
Yeah, I went back to Marion. I had my Escalade. You know, the second year the Escalade came out. I had the 4 TVs in the back.
What?
Oh, you was ready. You said, forget Michigan State, bro. We good.
Did you sign with an agent?
No.
No.
Nope. I ain't signed with an agent then, but I was going to. After I got the car, it was already set in stone. Like, yeah, I'm not going back.
Wow. Was he so mad at you?
Yeah, I think he was because he didn't understand. Like now, he got guys. Jason Richardson's son. Yep. He could be. So coach got a better understanding now than he did when players wasn't doing that. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Especially freshmen.
Did you go back after you guys lost in the Final Four?
Yeah, I had to go back. I had to.
You needed the car.
I needed the car for sure. But I had to finish up school. I actually finished up. That was one thing I told my mom. Like, I'm gonna get
you got your degree.
I'm gonna get my degree. So I went back, finished up my class, took final exams and all that type of stuff.
What's your degree in?
Education.
Oh,
I can teach. Good. I go teach someone.
Can you really?
Mr. Allen.
What you think I'm capping?
Hey, if you
bro, send me a picture of your diploma.
It's in the documentary.
Is it really?
It's in the documentary.
Oh, tonight.
You gonna see it tonight? They came to my crib.
Yeah.
We got something we want to show you.
We got a new clip.
Oh, okay.
A new clip
that perfect.
Has not been seen.
Man, I can't wait to see this documentary tonight, man.
All right.
Damn. This is live. We about to make some noise. So you want to tell you what I did? I went to the barbershop. Since the city been supporting me so much, I'm gonna show the city it's up. So I went and got a Grizzly cut in the back of my head. I'm talking about got it decorated and colored and everything, man.
Oh, the haircut. I remember he walked in this door.
Look at
Baby, look at the back of my head. Come see my head. And when I looked, I said, what in the world did you do?
What do you think about this, killer? And I'm like, Zebo.
I told him, man, what the hell you got in your head? I'm like, man, I gotta show y'all I believe, bro. Y'all don't believe?
Shoot around, he shows up with that on his head. And you should have seen Linus' face, it was priceless.
Man, when Chris Wallace saw that, man, Chris Wallace said, hey, T.A., let me talk to you for a second.
I went to SIP because any message that I needed to get to Tony, I went through SIP. And SIP went and told him.
I'm sure it's a really nice haircut. The team don't need a distraction. If I was you, I'd cut it.
But at night, that man was gone. You could only see the
I kept the ears, though.
And a little bit of the eyes.
His heart was in the right place because, again, he was all in.
Allen goes crashing into the scorer's table.
Oh, my God.
That's funny. See, I didn't know Mike was like, like he wasn't feeling it.
But he gassed it in the moment?
I thought they was, this how I knew they weren't feeling it. This I didn't know. I'm glad I saw that. Because when I'm in shoot around, I'm on the other end, I'm shooting, I see these guys laughing. I'm like, what the hell they laughing at? They just told me it was cool. And so to find out that y'all really weren't feeling that, bro.
Hey, the first clip is him going, this is live.
Yeah, I mean, at that time, bro, I ain't gonna lie. that much momentum behind us getting to where we was going, bro. I was all in, bro. I'm just sitting at the barbershop and you know, they gonna gash. Bro, the city is loving you, TA. The city is like, I mean, we love what you doing, TA. TA, you know what you should do? You should get the Grizzlies, put in the back of your head.
You said yes.
I said, yeah.
I remember Chris Wallace telling me when we brought him in, he was like, I told him, I was like, I walked up to him and I was like, Tony, they're gonna think you're crazy, like Meta World Peace or something.
I swear.
Hey, Zebo said, exactly. you don't believe? You said you told me you don't believe.
Bro, it was part of the movement,
Do you think that dude's still around, the barber?
Oh, yeah, he's still around.
He's still around?
Wait, we should, you should invite him to the jersey retirement.
He coming. He coming.
He
gonna come. For sure.
He got to wear a T-shirt with the bear on it.
Man.
Afflicted bear.
But I can't front, though. I really thought that was a hard cut, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That joke was wicked, bro.
Oh, I can't
That
wait.
was
So tonight we're doing the premiere, and then we're going to do a panel afterwards for some MVP season ticket holders, and then the movie's going to launch on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Thursday night everywhere. People are going to be able to watch it on YouTube and wherever.
Go.
Tony Allen, the Grindfather. Yours was amazing, so you know this one's going to be amazing.
On, man.
Mark's was too.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes.
Great.
Great job.
Did you pay for that cut, TA?
No, they that one was on the house, man. Damn, that year everything was free, man. I go to
so love that year.
I ain't gonna lie, I go to Roof Chris free meal, Fleming's free meal,
City all in,
Benny
man.
Hanna free meal.
Now they steal your car.
Now they stealing my car.
Can't steal the Grindfather car.
You went from
man.
getting free meals to get your car stolen.
Can't steal the Grindfather car,
so
fellas.
bad.
Come on now. Come on, Memphis.
I know. Why
Come
are
on,
they
Memphis.
stealing his
Come
car?
on, man. Come on, man.
I swear, hey,
We got
Come
it
on.
back though. We got it back.
You did?
Yeah, I got it back.
Hey, about every 3 weeks, this dude's like, man, I got my car stolen again. I'm like, why? You got to put Tony Allen on it, man.
Yeah, you gotta put the
let
number
people
9
know.
on it. Put the number 9
I'm
on
gonna
it.
get a kill switch, man. That's all I'm gonna do, man. We get a kill switch on that thing, man.
You gotta get a
They
number
stealing cars around here every second.
Man, what?
TA.
And you, hey, I mentioned you the other day. Man, that Matte Black Phantom.
Oh man.
Because guys don't like that year that you and Vince and there was like maybe who else was on the team?
Parsons.
Parsons had some great cars, right?
Parson got some
They
whips.
ain't got cars like they used to.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I know, but again, you made $199 million.
Yeah, and y'all used to drive. I feel like y'all used to drive yourself to the games too.
How many do you still have?
Guys don't drive themselves to the games no more.
How many you got? You had a fleet.
I got old schools. Yeah.
You drove yourself to the game?
Oh, they don't drive to the game.
Players don't really drive to the game
He
themselves.
gave you a
no more.
Oh,
different
they don't
type
drive the
of
game no more.
Nah,
They take like sprinters.
They
and
even have
stuff.
somebody drive them or like somebody.
take
take a-
sprinters.
yeah.
Nah, we got to drive to
Hey,
the game.
has
Does your
drive to
daughter have
the
a
game.
driver's license? Okay, because Jared, well, like when Jared got here,
No,
Jared
he
didn't.
was-
Jared didn't even have a driver's license when we drafted him.
Damn.
So I think some of these young kids don't even get driver's license.
Yeah.
They just Uber and Lyft everywhere.
I'm from the country. I had my license at 16. I couldn't wait to drive.
I had to have a whip.
How many?
17.
How many you still got?
I got old schools. So I collect old schools. I don't really have too many of them cars no more. Got a little truck, but I got a lot of old schools I build. So
I'm waiting to see that. I'm waiting to see that one you've been telling me
Wait.
about.
No, it's almost
you
ready.
used to have a fleet,
yeah, I had a fleet.
and you had like the convertibles.
Yeah, I got a cyber truck.
You do?
Yeah. So
What it move like? What it move like?
I like it's cool. It's cool.
You got it decked out.
How
You got like the
often?
base
How
job.
often? How often do you drive the Cybertruck?
Well,
as
it's
compared-
here. It's here. So
How many? How often do you drive?
I come here. I come here.
You
I
just
drive
leave it in Memphis?
Yeah. So we got it for the company and our company name. So I drive it when I come here.
Well, there's
I've
not that many.
absolutely seen you driving around town then.
Huh? Yeah.
I've absolutely
'Cause
seen
there's
you
not
driving
that many.
around
Saw
then,
it?
yeah.
Because there's not that many.
There's not many of them, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You serious,
I
John?
like
Matt
it.
Black?
I like it.
I will say this. I saw a comedian the other day saying that he had never seen a chick get out of a Cybertruck, though. And I was like, oh, damn. I've never seen a girl get out of a Cybertruck either.
It is like a masculine
That is
car.
a dude thing.
Yeah, for sure it's a dude
It is
car.
a dude thing.
Nah, the truck. I like the truck though.
You do.
I didn't think I was gonna like it. If
Do you have like the old like the Impalas and
Yeah,
the
Impalas, yeah.
You still got those.
Oh yeah.
Hey, your boy gave you a shout out too at his comedy show. Cat Williams.
Oh my boy, that's my boy.
Yo, he gave you a shout out.
What?
I told you that's my man.
What do you
No,
say?
he just was like, man, I don't remember the new Grizzlies. I remember the old Grizzlies when we had Zach Randolph.
That's my boy. Shout out to my boy.
Somebody
Cat.
said they saw him at
We
the
gotta
game
get
the
Cat
other
on
day.
out the mud too, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get Cat,
you know
yeah.
he lives here. He lives in
He lives-
Mississippi.
he lives right down the road, bro.
South
Yeah,
Haven.
lives
I
down
gotta-
in South
You know where,
I had
where the
this nu-
hustle play?
Yeah.
He lives down there.
I had his number. I gotta get his number.
got
I'm
a
gonna hit him
farm.
on his DM.
No, he's got a farm. He has ducks.
Yeah.
He like raises ducks.
Yeah, that's my man. I gotta hit him. I gotta reach
How
out
did
to
you
him.
become friends with Cat Williams?
I've been knowing Cat since a long time. You know, I'm OG in this, man. I've been doing this long time. So he used to come to my parties in Indianapolis. You know, I'm from Indiana. I had parties and stuff. He used to come down.
Cat Williams was at Zebo parties in
that's
Indianapolis.
my man.
Shout out to that. That's
Cat a
probably-
real guy, man. Straight up, real guy. So nothing but respect on my
Those
end.
parties was probably movies, bro.
Oh yeah, real movies. I used to have a whole Indiana, Memphis,
Man, boy.
everywhere, Chicago.
Hey, man. Look.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We got Tony out on the Grindfather tonight. We're all gonna go to the premiere, and then we've also got the premiere of the movie for everybody to watch on Thursday night. Obviously, Grizzlies off tonight. Tomorrow night, Oklahoma City. So might need you guys to walk over there to the practice court.
I'm gonna be in the building.
Go ahead
for
and
sure.
start yelling at somebody.
Yeah,
No, we're gonna be ready tomorrow.
Are you staying
for
in
sure.
town?
Oh, damn right I am.
Oh, y'all both gonna be there tomorrow?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
it's up. It's up, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the young boys do
If
their thing.
if you're sitting on the front row, there's no way they can half-ass it.
Hey, didn't Ja yell at you that Friday?
He did. First
Was
team,
he
right?
yelling at you when he got the steal? He said first team?
Again, I ain't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
yelling at you again.
I ain't see it.
That wasn't the Knicks game.
What
That was
game
the
was that?
Phoenix game.
Phoenix game. It was the
Phoenix
Phoenix
He
game.
D'd up Bradley Beal.
D'd up Bradley Beal and he did the.
Again?
Yeah, we need that. We need
what I
that.
said.
We need that energy, bro.
Yeah, it definitely rubs off.
What you guys got on out the mud this week? Do you even know?
We had a 6-month.
I know you got something in the can. Something's dropping this week, right? Do you know who it is this week?
Jeff T.
Oh,
shout out to
Jeff,
you.
man.
520.
520, man. They doing their thing. It's my boy Jeff, man.
He's
520.
great. Was he great on your pod?
Yeah, man. They doing a great thing, man.
He is hilarious.
Great thing.
Great storyteller.
Hell yeah.
Is he? I thought I was a good storyteller. That boy got me cooked. Big shout out to Jeff Teague and the 520, man. B Hen and DJ,
right.
man.
At the Mud coming out this week, so make sure you pay attention to that. Thanks, fellas.
Sure.
All right, thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rosa across the glass. We'll be back tomorrow. Till then, we gone.
We touched on this earlier, the panel here, about what really has been the mainstay of the Grizzlies, and that's Jaren Jackson Jr. Trip has just been awesome.
He's posting guys up. He's stronger than he's ever been. He's physical, and he's scoring all type of ways.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Bain drives.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He hits and the Grizzlies have the lead.
Yeah!
Jaren with a knockaway.
Good defense.
Durant attacking, spinning, hanging, and hitting.
Let's go, let's go.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Durant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out.